Assalamu alaikum. Today our topic is esophagus. I will tell you firstly the upper one third of the esophagus, how to draw it, and then some differences between the upper one third, middle one third, and the lower one third part of the esophagus. Firstly, I will tell you about the basic layers of the esophagus, which are four. One is the mucosa, other one is the submucosa, muscularis propria or muscularis externa, you can say it, and last one is the adventitia. These are the four layers you will draw in the esophagus. In the mucosa, as you know, what structures are there? Firstly, you will draw the epithelium, and this epithelium is stratified squamous non-keratinized type. So you will draw the stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium. Then there will be the loose connective tissue with the blood vessels. Here are the loose connective tissue with these are the blood vessels. Then we have a single layer of muscularis mucosae where you will draw longitudinally arranged smooth muscle fibers. This is the muscularis mucosae. This is almost single cell layer, and these three structures in which we will draw the epithelium, non-keratinized type, lamina propria, and the muscularis mucosae. These three structures constitute the mucosa. Next is we have the submucosa. This one is the submucosa, and in submucosa you will draw connective tissue with blood vessels definitely, and you will have the glands which are of mucus glands. These are the mucus glands. As you can see, the peripherally located flattened nucleus in the mucus gland. So these are the mucus glands of the esophagus, which are located in the submucosa. Then definitely if there are the glands, there must be some excretory ducts. So these are the excretory ducts. Here you can appreciate this is also the excretory duct. This one is also the excretory duct. Then we have the nerve plexuses. You can also draw here the nerve plexuses. Then have the muscularis externa, or you can say the muscularis propria. In the upper one third of the esophagus, there is inner circular and the outer longitudinal layer of the muscles. But in case of the middle one third of the esophagus, you will have mixed type of fibers, because in the upper one third there will be the voluntary action somewhat. So we will draw the skeletal muscle fibers. But in the middle one third, smooth muscles will also be there. So you will draw both skeletal as well as the smooth muscle fibers. But in the lower one third of the esophagus, because the action is properly involuntary, so you will only draw the smooth muscle fibers. But the arrangement is the same, inner circular and the outer longitudinal layer. The last layer is the adventitia, in which you draw the connective tissue with the blood vessels and the adipose tissue. These are the adipose tissue. You will draw them in the form of group. But in the lower one third of the esophagus, you will draw the serosa. Here you will draw a single mesothelium of simple squamous epithelium. The remaining structure will be the same. So I told you that this esophagus have mucosa, submucosa, muscularis propria, and the adventitia, and some differences between the middle third and the lower one third. And the middle third, you will draw not only the skeletal muscle but also the smooth muscles, and in the lower one third you will just draw the smooth muscles, and in the lower one third you will draw serosa instead of adventitia. I hope you understand. Thank you.